Hello from Wisconsin. Welcome back for another little Temu haul. According to the package, it says it's about 6 pounds, but it feels like it's a lot more than 6 pounds. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little Temu haul together here. I don't know if I'm really a huge fan of how they mail their items in these just these bags instead of boxes. I understand that's part of how they keep their prices so cheap, is doing it this way, but you know, then things tend to come damaged. So here is how my bag arrived. So there's a little hole here, so you know, I can just bust it right open. And on top here, the first thing I find is one of these metal signs. Well, look at this. I mean, it's a $5 sign. So it's not like it's that expensive, but you know, it's curved because it came in this plastic bag. So my husband got a similar tin sign to this, and he did not buy it from Temu. And it came in this box that said, "Do not bend." It was all packaged all carefully and everything. And I mean, I'm sure he paid, you know, 3 or 4 times more for it as well. But yeah, very different packaging. So once something like this is, you know, depending on what you're planning on doing with it, if you're just going to put it up on the wall, once you get it up there, you know, it'll flatten out once you know, nail it up. Or a lot of times I just like to use even just like push pins are simple enough. That way you don't have to break out the hammer. But yeah, closed for violation of National Prohibition Act. My significant other owns a bar, so I thought he might like this for his wall. And oh my goodness, it's like Christmas when you get these bags. You know, you pull out item after item. I spent about this is about $75 worth of stuff that we're gonna look at here. I had a $25 credit, so it was $50, but all in all, $75 worth of things. Like I said, this time was about $5. This was like $2.50. I've always been a fan of Jigglypuff. I don't know why. He's just cute. Okay, come for me. So just one of these things seem to be all the craze, just for a little something to do as a pastime. I know it's a total waste of time, but like I mentioned, if you're into the Goro world at all, the diamond art's kind of a thing. Kind of an inside joke with that. So something I can even do with my niece and nephew too. It's kind of fun with all the little numbers on it, and they're 10 years old and 6 years old, so good age for that. Oh, and then this little, I don't know why well, it's a little rubber mat to scrub my feet in the shower. I mean, I don't know, it seemed kind of cool on the website. I don't know, it's okay. I suppose, you know, it's one of those things where it's probably going to be cool the first few times you use it, but then after it sits a few times and it gets soap scummy, then it's like, ew, I don't want to put my feet on that. I don't know. This one I might return. And what is nice about Temu is they do have a pretty decent return policy. At first they would just tell you to keep the stuff when you would send in for a return, but which actually is kind of annoying too, because if I want to return it, well, now I'm just stuck with junk I don't need. I just as soon send it back, but now they're having you send the stuff back, which is fine. I did a return that I sent back a couple weeks ago, got the credit back, no problem. So no big deal. If you don't like something, just get it out of your way. Oh, and another one of these little pins, again, with the Pokemon theme, so something to add to the little collection here. They have a lot of those enamel pins. My significant other's into collecting those, so he kind of got me into those a little bit too. We've got Ike from South Park here. We're both fans of South Park. Who isn't? And oh, the food thermometer. I wanted to make I'm not sure what they're called, tangaloo, you know, where they dip the strawberries into this sugar water solution. And you have to have the sugar water solution at just the right temperature in order for it to work correctly. I tried it out the other day without the thermometer. It did not work. So we'll see if one of these days, if I'm feeling up to a little project. Now I've got my candy thermometer. It seemed like a good time, or a good idea at the time when I bought it. And then, oh, just a little organizer that I can put on my desk. It was like 50 cents, but I thought it'd be handy to, you know, organize just things like pens and pencils and stuff. Just little odds and ends. Oh, at least these signs didn't get it too bad. I don't know why they wouldn't have just laid them all together flat. Who knows? It's Temu. So let's see. This one, oh, concealed whiskey flask. That's kind of a fun one. I think this one was about $5 too. I think they're all around $5. Oh, entrance to the speakeasy. And, oh, this one is a cute one here. The Enjoy Life with Miller High Life. And got the little, the hunter. Since I'm in Northeast Wisconsin, hunting's a big thing in the fall around here, of course. So we'll see how he likes these, if these are something that are of interest to him. He had me build this Miller Lite themed gingerbread house for him. So this is the house here itself. I have the house. I still haven't put on like all the little decals and things of that nature for this project. But I thought, oh, the Miller Lite sign, you know, would be a good compliment to the Miller Lite house. Oh, this one was an important one. The sign that I was referring to that he had sent, it was actually this exact sign. This is, of course, a lapel pin, but he had this was the sign. And when I saw the metal sign, I said, oh, you know, I knew that I had seen this one on Temu, so he'll be excited when he sees that I ordered this for him, since he has now the metal sign version of this one, and now he'll have his little lapel pin, so he will get a kick out of that, I'm sure. And then these are so cool. I'm not going to pull them out of the package here, but it's fairy lights that are solar powered, and I absolutely love these. They work so well. You know, the fairy lights that you have to put the batteries in, they work great and all, and I really like the timer features on those. But those batteries, they burn out every couple months, and it doesn't sound like that much, but that adds up over time. Batteries aren't that cheap. Whereas these solar ones, I have a string on my deck, and they go all night long. Even in the dead of winter, they get enough light on the solar panel, and they go all night long. The ones that I have in the front, the little solar panel got covered by the snow, so they don't go off during the night anymore. But yeah, so I just grabbed another one of those that I can use in the springtime. If I want to put it out in my garden or something like that. I'm hoping to get some gardening in this spring. Maybe that's something that I can make a few videos on here. This one's a little bit of a inappropriate item here. It's these are metal charms of a phallic nature. I'll have to mark on the YouTube settings that it's not suitable for kids. But it's a charm, so I don't know. It was so funny, and it was only like $1.50 for the two of them, and they just cracked me up. I couldn't resist. So my husband has a lunchbox with a little zipper on it. So maybe for like April Fools, I'll sneak one of those on there just to tease him. Have some fun. You gotta have some fun where you can. Oh, this is cool. And of course, I have to find a pencil sharpener. I was afraid of that. These are supposed to be wax pencils, but I don't have a pencil sharpener, so I'm SOL with that. But the little wax pencil tips, I guess, are meant to use to pick up the little diamond embellishments for those diamond art projects, in addition to the one that I showed with the Jigglypuff on it. I also wanted to do some other projects with my niece and nephew when they come for spring break. And it's either late March or early April to do some of those projects with them. So it's nice that there's 3 pencils here, one for each of us. So I'll have to find a pencil sharpener before then so we can do some of that gem art. Oh, and a Belgian flag, lapel pin again, of course. And my heritage is 100% Belgian, Walloon, Belgian American. My great-great-grandparents migrated. I believe it was my great-great-grandparents that migrated from Belgium. And in fact, my own grandparents' first language was Walloon. And I grew up, my grandparents spoke Walloon. I mean, they spoke English too, of course, but they spoke Walloon. And then sadly I didn't pick up any of that. They tried to teach me as a kid, but you know, as a kid who wants to learn another language, and if it's not spoken around you consistently, you're not gonna pick up with or pick up on and retain it. So, but anyways, a Belgian flag, and Jevin, my significant other, he also is of Belgian descent. So, yeah, we like all things Belgian. This one I really liked, a Banksy art pin here. So, girl with red balloon. I thought it was kind of neat. A little probably mainstream or cliche, whatever, but I don't know. That's cool. I think that Banksy guy is pretty neat how he's, you know, does his street art and stays hidden and everything. Each their own. On another pin, if I can figure out how to get it open. Here we go. A Valentine's gift for my significant other, Cartman, as a Cupid. Is that not so cute? So, yeah, so I got that for him for Valentine's. I can sneak that into his lunchbox for him, and he'll so get a kick out of this because he likes the enamel pins, but he's also a huge fan of Cartman. He would be Cartman if he was one of the South Park characters, for sure. Oh, and then these are cool. I had mentioned the gingerbread house that I was working on. I showed the box. And so these were some little embellishments that I picked up to add to the house once I get it set on a base with, you know, all the decorations that go along with it. But all these little tiny bottles of liquor here, Bombay, Sapphire, Bacardi. There's a Malibu. And Bombay Sapphire. Yeah, wow. I mean, Gordon's. All vodka. So I can build like a little rack in one of those houses here with these. So maybe I can do a video on my... If I learned how to edit, it would have been fun to do a video where I do it in stages. And hey, maybe I can just figure out how to do that. That would be kind of a fun video to do. But I could do something with my finished product when I do finally have my gingerbread house finished and the the miniature bar installed. I think, oh, yep, some beer mugs. I think there was one other thing that I had got. Probably ended up with too much. Too many embellishments. These cute little beer mugs. This one probably looks more like a root beer. And then this one looks more like beer. Ah, so cute. Cute, guys. And then, oh, these are handy to have around. You know, the pegs when you have a bookcase for the shelves, and you got to have those pegs to put your shelves in. And I have a bookcase in my garage that I'm missing a few of these pegs that now I can put it all back together and put the bookcase back into use. So a pretty good package of them, and it was under $2 for this. So again, one of those items that you don't think to just go to Walmart and pick up, but when I saw it for that price, it's like, heck yeah, in my cart you go, and it's something you just can toss in your junk drawer. You know, it's small, doesn't take up space and clutter and get in the way. Oh, yep, this wasn't the other thing that I had got for my project. Can't even. Well, what they are is they're little bags of chips. So you can see the bugles, and I never, oh, here we go. I never find the gosh darn tab to open these buggers. So Lay's chips, because you know bars always have their snack area. Sweet something, I don't know what that is. Well, you know, everything is made in China, so I suppose some of these snacks won't be familiar to my Wisconsin palate. Cracklings, okay, probably like some kind of pork rind thing. The bugles. That's not from around here. Cheetos. And clover, I never heard of that. So all sorts of little decorations, and then some stickers of some sort. Oh, I thought these were so neat. Yes, stickers. A sticker of every state. North Dakota. It would be neat to get to visit every state in the country. So, this was under $2 too. A sticker for every state. Couldn't resist. My brother has almost been to every, if not, no, my brother still needs to go to Hawaii. And ironically enough, I have not traveled all that much, but Hawaii is one of the states that I've made it to. But I would like to make it to all 48 one day. He's made it to Alaska, but I have not made it to Alaska, so. Oh, and then this is just this little bottle. It's like a little squirty bottle. I am having some dental issues, and so I thought, you know, rather than a water pick, I could fill this with water and use it to squirt, because I'm getting some dental work done next week to remedy the problem. So just to clean out before, you know, like that first night, you know, while my mouth is still sore after getting the work done, I can use this to sort of, you know, in place of dental floss. And then, oh, this is supposed to be a windshield scraper, you know, instead of the one like this, you know, do this. So it looks like a funnel. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. We'll try it out. That's why I got it. It was like 50 cents. Again, something to just whip into the back of my car, and I'll use it. If it works well, fantastic. If not, you know, I know that's another big complaint about the Temu is how everything ends up in landfills, but I mean, come for me, I suppose. But at least I'll be able to have a clear windshield, right? And then a couple of pairs of pants, because I am forever trying to find decent pants, and it's so hard to buy pants, especially online, without being able to try them on. And then you add on the challenge of every brand is cut differently. And then you have the added challenge of when you're ordering something from China, I mean, it's, you know, I read online, they say straight up, order always a size bigger. Anything from China, a size bigger than you ordinarily would order. So I like to get things in a large. I don't like things to be too tight. So I've been getting things in the extra large. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'll be finding out. I'll try these on at a later time, but I thought these seemed kind of neat. These are size extra large. They are supposed to be that fake, leather look, like that pleather look and that shiny look. But inside, it's got that fleecy material. So it's supposed to be, nice and warm and cozy for this winter time of year. So I'll try those on a little bit later. See how they work out, because again, Temu does have a pretty decent return policy, so I figured, well, what the heck, I mean, I have nothing to lose really. If I don't like it, all I gotta do is just pop it in a box and get my credits back. And let's see, this one here. Oh, these here are just meant to be some lounging pants. Back in the day, I had a pair of Juicy Couture pants that had pockets on the butt like this, and I just loved, they were just so comfy and cute. I loved them. So I don't know how these are gonna be, but I mean, they were under 10 bucks. I mean, all these pants were under 10 bucks each. So all pretty reasonable, but this one here, I love that there's pockets. I don't think I necessarily put anything in the back pockets because it look kind of weird. But, pair of a set of keys, a credit card, a little cash, go just fine in these pockets on the leg. Be just fine for that. So, yeah, I'm excited to try these on. I am hoping that they won't be too long. It looks like it's a skinny fit leg. That's why I chose these. I mean, I do miss wearing the bigger leg on the bottom, but I can't justify buying pants for $10 that would cost me over double that to get shortened. I just can't do it. So at least with these tighter, skinnier looked ones, I mean, that they aren't dragging on the floor and that I don't have to go get them shortened. And then there is this one here. I have a white version of these honeycomb pants that I really liked. They got that little ruching in the butt area, and it's this honeycomb sort of material. And at first I didn't think I would like it, and for some reason I gave it a try, and I really liked it. So I have a white pair of pants like this that I like, so I decided, I'll get the black ones. And these were only $5.09. $5.09 is what these were. And that's why I got them, because I thought, I was really happy with the white ones. They're comfy, they fit well, they were cute. And the black ones, for $5 to have it never hurts to have that extra pair of black pants hanging around, and the price is right. In fact, I was thinking about getting another pair of the white ones because I've been noticing the drawback with white, and especially buying from a company like Temu, is the white ones. I've only washed them like twice, maybe 3 times, and they're looking dingy. They don't have that nice bright white pop to them. They already kind of have this dinginess. And whereas with black stuff, you don't get that. And it's a bummer. Like for me, I don't care about white, but my significant other loves white. And I mean, not that he's ever told me to dress up a certain way, but you know what I mean. When you know that your partner likes a certain color, it's, fun to try to dress up. Hence the reason why I got these silly pants for for Valentine's Day. Isn't that funny? With the butt cut out, the white butt heart cut out. So these were like $6.50 too. And again, I'll probably wear them once or twice, just for fun for the holiday. But 1 or 2 washings, and because they're nice and bright white right now, but these, it'll be dingy after a couple washings, guaranteed. And especially, this is like playing with fire, really, wearing a pair of pants like this out in the world with a white butt. It's really asking for trouble. I think you know where I'm going with this. You sit anywhere wrong, you're gonna have a problem. But yeah, these were bought more, you know, as a novelty for fun. But again, just still gotta try them on. So I'll do that. Excuse me. I'll do that this afternoon. So thank you for joining me for my little Temu haul. I was gonna make it a Temu haul / Pizza Hut mukbang. I went to Pizza Hut before this and I got myself some of their cheese sticks. I just love Pizza Hut's cheese sticks. Their cheese sticks are great, but what's even better is their marinara sauce, that dip. There's just something about Pizza Hut's marinara dip, and then, you know, in combination with their breading, because they basically, for their breadsticks, it's just the pan crust that they use for their pizza, just as a breadstick. But yeah, it really hit the spot. So when I got home, I was so hungry, so I just dug right in and ate some right away. Plus, I didn't want to be dripping sauce on my Temu goodies. So yeah, I hope everybody is well. I hope all is well. And I have another Temu order on its way, so maybe I'll do another haul with that. Otherwise, hope everyone takes care. Thanks for watching.